What up, friends? How are you doing? Hang on 1 second. Hello, friends. Are you there? Okay, I'm back. Good morning, friends. So, these children. I forgot what I just named this video, and I already forgot what I named it. But I had a really good. Do you have children who have a whole nother personality when they're at school? And they act a fool sometimes, maybe they don't behave like they should, like they do when they're around you. So I have this little tip for you guys, okay? This works like a charm for my son, okay? Um my daughter didn't really have this problem. My daughter was pretty much an angel, all through school. So I didn't have a problem with her because she loves school. Um my son sometimes acts out of hand at school. I guess it's getting to be too much. So I did have meeting with the teacher because I wasn't able to be there. So we did a little conference right as I got out of work. And I have a little tip that I remembered from last year with his other teacher. Okay. So apparently, I guess my son, once he's around like his friends, he doesn't, he acts, you know, unruly and doesn't pay attention, which I believe he doesn't act. They were asking if he acts like that here, and I'm like, no, there's nobody for him to tag team with. It's just him by himself. He doesn't have any younger siblings or anything like that. So, um, I suggested, because as we're talking about this, I'm like, oh, last year what we used to do when he was acting out of hand, the teacher would call me on the cell phone, and I'll just let my manager at work know that I'm gonna have to be, picking up if he gets like that. Usually just the threat alone of calling mommy dearest is enough. And he'll behave, he'll stop in his tracks, because he'll have to answer to me, because he doesn't act like that at home, and he doesn't want to disappoint, So last year when the teacher would call me, he wouldn't want to come to the phone. He would say no, and he would just go sit down and behave. Like he would just. So it worked a lot. It worked very well last year. Okay. Also, my mom used to threaten me when I was younger. And she used to say, I'm going to sit with you in class. So I do that too, even though it's impossible. There's no way I can sit with my son in class, but he doesn't know that. He doesn't know I can't go. He doesn't know I work. I mean, he knows I work, but he doesn't know it's like impossible for me to go. But, there's nothing wrong with a subtle threat like that. So, those are the things that I'm going to start implementing again. I'm going to start, saying those things because um, he is, it's him and his, once he gets with his clique, it's just, and whenever we have our little family parties here, he does have his little cousins, that he does play with, but that's just whenever we have like get-togethers. They don't really hang out like on a regular basis, so they do get a little out of hand and stuff, but it's a party, so it's okay. So maybe I should teach him the difference of, hanging out with family and being at school. It's two different things. You know what I mean? I don't want him disrupting like the other children or anything like that. So today is the first day that we're going to be trying that, and we're going to see how it works. I told her, just stop what you're doing and tell him, come here, your mom's on the phone. And he's going to be like, skirt. And even like, and this is not a good example, but you can use it to your advantage. Okay. These children's, okay, if you have one parent that's a little more stricter than the other, you can always, like, like if you're just married and stuff, just do that. Like, whichever the stricter parent is, threaten them with that, you know what I mean? And it'll help because you're combining two different worlds. Like, how often do we get to go to the school? Like, we don't. He can keep his school life and his house life separate, right? But if you combine the two, it's weird for kids, it's different. And you don't know how that's gonna, you know what I mean, like if they're not used to seeing you at the school. I know some parents have, they're so lucky. They have so much time and they can go to the school, they can be active in school. I can't do that. That's never going to be a thing for me, because I'm the breadwinner, I'm a single mother here, so I don't have that luxury. But girl, if you have that luxury, I mean, if I was able to be at that school a lot more, I don't think we'd have an issue. But I can't, I don't have that luxury. So anyway, that's my tip of the day, okay, for children. And I'm pretty sure all of y'all's children are angels. Mine, he has, sometimes he's not an angel. And sometimes, he's a good boy. It's just whenever he gets around his clique, it's over with, And I'm pretty sure it's a lot for the teacher, and he loves his school. It's not like he doesn't like it there. He loves his school. He's always telling me he loves his school. He has issues with like kids every now and then, but that's nothing. That's nothing compared to how he loves that school, So anyways, that's my parenting tip for the day. And yeah, he doesn't know that that's the plan, but I'm going to tell him he's going to be excuse me, he's going to be fully aware that I have spoken with his teacher and she has let me know what's going on. I'm going to let him know when he gets up. I was going to tell him last night, but I forgot. So I'm going to tell him today, and he's going to be well aware of it. It's not going to be like, I'm going to wait till that issue comes up. No, he's going to be fully aware that that's the plan, and he's not going to like it. So he's going to try to avoid it is the way I'm thinking it's going to work, but we'll see. I'll let you know. All right, guys, I'll let you go. Y'all have a good day. Bye-bye.